Welcome to the edge of the universe. Close your eyes, take a deep, slow breath in, and gently let it out. The day is over. The noise of the world is fading away, replaced by the deep, comforting silence of the cosmos. Imagine yourself floating weightless, leaving the heavy gravity of your worries behind. Tonight we are going on a journey far beyond the familiar stars. We are traveling to places that seem frightening in their vastness, but are actually cradles of ultimate peace. We will explore the cosmic regions where information is no longer updated, places where time and light have stretched so far that they simply fade into a permanent, quiet dark. You don't need to understand complex physics to feel the beauty of this journey. You just close your eyes and we will do the rest. Let the vastness of space shrink your earthly problems down to the size of a single grain of sand. You are safe here. Let us drift into the beautiful unknown. To understand the profound silence of these distant regions, we must first look at how light travels. Light is the ultimate messenger of the universe. It moves incredibly fast, but it is not instantaneous. When we look up at the night sky, we are not seeing the universe as it is right now. We are looking back in time. The moonlight you see is a little over a second old. The warmth of the sun takes 8 minutes to reach your skin, and the light from the stars twinkling outside your window has been traveling for hundreds, sometimes thousands of years. The universe is a vast ocean, and light is the only wave that brings us news from distant shores. But our universe is not just vast, it is expanding. And this expansion creates a mysterious boundary, a cosmic horizon beyond which the waves of light can never reach us. It is a place where the news simply stops arriving. Imagine the space around you, slowly, gently stretching. We begin our journey by leaving the solar system. The planets shrink into tiny dots of light behind us. We are moving into the deep, dark ocean of interstellar space. The silence here is profound. It wraps around you like a heavy, warm blanket. Breathe in the cool, quiet emptiness. Exhale any lingering tension in your shoulders. Out here, there is no wind, no weather, no rush, just the steady, timeless orbit of celestial bodies. But what lies beyond our local neighborhood? As we drift further, the Milky Way reveals itself in all its glowing glory. A spiraling city of hundreds of billions of stars. Yet even this massive galaxy is just a single drop in the cosmic ocean. We look deeper into the void. The light from distant galaxies takes millions of years to reach our eyes. We are floating through a living museum of cosmic history. Every point of light is a memory, a story told in photons, carrying the secrets of the past directly into your mind. The universe is expanding. This is the key to our mystery tonight. Imagine baking a loaf of raisin bread. As the dough rises and expands in the oven, every raisin moves away from every other raisin. The universe is like that expanding dough. Galaxies are not just flying through space, the space between them is actually stretching, growing larger every single second. And the further apart two galaxies are, the faster the space between them stretches. Feel the gentle, rhythmic expansion of your own breathing, mirroring the breath of the cosmos. Because space is stretching, the light traveling toward us has to swim against an invisible current. Imagine a swimmer trying to reach the shore, but the water is constantly flowing backward, pulling the shore further away. For galaxies that are relatively close, the light easily overcomes this expansion. But as we look deeper into the dark, the distance grows. The current becomes stronger. The stretching of space becomes faster. The light has to work harder and harder to reach our eyes. At a certain unimaginable distance, we encounter the cosmic event horizon. This is the boundary of our observable universe. But what exactly does this mean? Let us break down a common myth. Many people believe that nothing can move faster than the speed of light. And this is completely true for any object moving through space. A spaceship, a planet, or a star cannot break this universal speed limit. But space itself is not an object. The fabric of the universe can stretch faster than light, and it does. Beyond this hidden horizon, the space between us and distant galaxies is stretching so incredibly fast that it exceeds the speed of light. The light from those distant stars is still shining. It is still moving forward at its maximum speed, but the distance it has to cross is growing faster than the light can travel. The swimmer is giving it their all, but the river is simply too fast. The shore is forever out of reach. This creates a region of profound, permanent disconnection. What happens to the information coming from these regions? It simply stops updating. Imagine watching a live stream on your computer and suddenly the internet connection drops. The image on your screen freezes. You see the last moment before the connection was lost. The person on the screen is still moving, still talking, still living their life, but you will never receive that new information. The cosmic horizon works exactly the same way. It is a permanent loss of signal. Let us picture a vibrant, beautiful galaxy located just on the edge of this boundary. We will call it a frozen galaxy. From our perspective, we see it as it was billions of years ago. We see young blue stars burning bright. We see swirling clouds of cosmic dust. But in reality, at this very moment, that galaxy has aged. Its blue stars may have exploded. New planetary systems may have formed. Life might have blossomed in its quiet corners, but we will never, ever know. The light carrying the news of those exploding stars and new planets is trapped. It was emitted into space, but the space it entered is being pulled away from us faster than the light can travel. That information is lost to us forever. The galaxy we see in our telescopes is a ghost, an echo, a photograph of a reality that no longer exists in that state. For us, the story of that galaxy ended billions of years ago, even though its true story continues in the dark. This realization might seem a little lonely at first, but let us look at it from a different perspective, a calming perspective. This means there are places in the universe that are entirely free from our observation, places that exist purely for themselves, unseen, unmeasured, untouched by our eyes. There is a deep, comforting privacy in the far reaches of the cosmos, a quiet corner of the room where the universe can just be, without anyone watching. As galaxies approach this invisible horizon, something beautiful happens to their light. Remember how an ambulance siren drops in pitch as it drives away from you. Light does something similar. As the galaxy moves away, the light waves are stretched out. The crests of the waves get further apart. In light, a longer wave means a shift toward the color red. This is called cosmological redshift. It is the visual evidence of the universe breathing outward. Imagine watching one of these distant galaxies slipping toward the edge. As the space stretches faster, the galaxy's light is stretched more and more. Its brilliant white and blue stars slowly fade into a soft, calming yellow. Then, over millions of years, the yellow deepens into a warm, glowing orange. It is like watching a cosmic sunset that lasts for eternity. The colors are soothing. They are the colors of a universe preparing for sleep. Eventually, the glowing orange deepens into a rich, dark red. The galaxy becomes a faint, crimson ember glowing softly in the absolute void. And then, as it finally crosses the invisible threshold, the light stretches beyond the visible spectrum. It becomes infrared, then microwaves, and finally radio waves. To our eyes, the galaxy simply fades to black. It dissolves into the background of space, a quiet disappearing act. The galaxy has not been destroyed. It has simply slipped behind the curtain of reality. It has entered a realm of total serenity, disconnected from the chaotic flow of information in our part of the universe. Imagine being that galaxy, drifting endlessly in the dark. No messages coming in, no messages going out. just the quiet, internal hum of your own stars. It is the ultimate state of meditation, total detachment from the outside world. But what is the force causing this relentless stretching? Why is the universe pulling itself apart? The answer is one of the greatest mysteries of modern science: dark energy. Think of dark energy as a mysterious, invisible tension hidden in the very fabric of space. It is a repulsive force, pushing everything away from everything else. You cannot see it, you cannot touch it, but you can feel its effects on a cosmic scale. It is a gentle, persistent pressure clearing the space around us. You might wonder, if everything is expanding, are we expanding too? Are you stretching while you lie in your bed? Let us dispel this common worry. The answer is no. Dark energy is incredibly weak on a small scale. Here on Earth, in our solar system, and even within our Milky Way galaxy, the forces of gravity are much stronger. Gravity acts like a cosmic glue, holding you, our planet, and our galaxy tightly together against the gentle pull of the expanding void. We are part of a structure called the local group, a small cluster of galaxies held together by mutual gravity. We are gravitationally bound to our massive neighbor, the Andromeda Galaxy. While the rest of the universe rushes away from us, our local neighborhood remains intact. We are sitting on a safe, secure island in the middle of an expanding ocean. You are safe. You are grounded. The cosmic tide will not wash you away. Let us take another deep breath. Inhale the security of our cosmic island. Exhale any lingering thoughts. As we look out from our safe harbor, we realize that the amount of information we can receive is slowly, gradually decreasing. Every single day, a few more distant galaxies slip over the cosmic horizon. Their light becomes too stretched, their distance too great. The observable universe is slowly emptying out. The night sky is quietly going to sleep. Billions of years in the future, the view from our galaxy will be very different. By then, almost all other galaxies will have faded to black. The brilliant tapestry of the universe will be reduced to just our merged local galaxies, surrounded by an infinite, impenetrable void. Future civilizations, if they exist, might look up at the sky and think they are completely alone in an empty universe. They will have no information about the grand, expansive cosmos we see today. This thought might seem melancholy, but there is a profound peace hidden within it. It means that the chaotic, bustling universe is slowly sorting itself into quiet, isolated islands. It is a return to simplicity, a slow transition from a crowded, noisy room to a silent, empty cathedral. The universe is tidying up its connections, closing its eyes, and preparing for a long, deep rest. And you are invited to join in this rest. Imagine the very edge of the observable universe again. This boundary is called the surface of last scattering. It is the oldest light we can see, the cosmic microwave background radiation. It is the afterglow of the Big Bang itself. When we look there, we are not seeing stars or galaxies. We are seeing a wall of ancient glowing fog. It is the baby picture of the universe, the very first moment light was able to travel freely. This ancient light is the ultimate lullaby. It is a soft, uniform hum that fills all of space. It is the purest silence we can measure. If your eyes could see microwaves, the entire night sky would be glowing with a faint, warm light, completely independent of the stars. It is the universe whispering to itself, a frequency of pure calm washing over you, dissolving the boundaries between you and the infinite dark. Behind this wall of ancient fog lies the true unknown, the unobservable universe. We have no mathematical models that can perfectly describe what happens out there today. The information is permanently deleted from our reality. It is a blank canvas, a place where your imagination can safely rest. You don't have to figure it out. You don't have to solve the equations. You can just let it be. Let the mystery remain a mystery. Think about your own day. Think about the constant stream of information you process. Messages, news, notifications, conversations. Your brain is a receiver, constantly updating, constantly working. Now, imagine your mind crossing that cosmic horizon. Imagine your thoughts reaching a boundary where no new information is required. The notifications stop. The news fades to black. The expectations vanish. There is only the quiet glow of your own consciousness. Give yourself permission to stop updating. Just like those distant, frozen galaxies, you don't need to send any more signals today. You don't need to receive any more signals today. You are allowed to slip behind the curtain of sleep, to become invisible to the demands of the waking world. Let your breathing become the slow, rhythmic expansion of space. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. Drift further into the comforting dark. Feel the weightlessness returning. You are floating through the space between galaxies. It is a perfect vacuum. There is no resistance here, nothing to push against, nothing to pull you down. You are simply existing. The temperature here is just barely above absolute zero. A cool, crisp, refreshing stillness. It slows down the movement of atoms. It slows down the beating of your heart. It slows down the racing of your mind. In this perfect emptiness, let us visualize a single beam of light trying to reach us from beyond the horizon. It is a soft, golden ray. It travels gracefully through the dark, carrying the memory of an ancient star. But as it travels, the space stretches beneath it. The ray gently curves, it softens, it spreads out, losing its intensity, becoming a gentle, invisible warmth. It never reaches its destination, but its journey is peaceful. It simply becomes part of the void. Your worries and anxieties are like that beam of light. They start out sharp and intense, but as you relax, as you expand the space in your mind, those worries have further to travel. They stretch out, they lose their power. By the time they try to reach your conscious mind, they have faded into nothingness. They simply disappear into the background hum of your deep relaxation. The horizon protects you. Nothing stressful can cross it. We are approaching the deepest part of our journey. The space around us is now completely dark, completely silent, and completely safe. There are no more stars to count, no more concepts to understand. There is only the gentle rhythm of existence. You are a tiny, beautiful part of this massive universe, and right now, the universe is wrapping you in its vast, empty embrace. The silence is not empty, it is full of peace. Allow your body to completely surrender to gravity, while your mind continues to float in zero gravity. The boundary between you and the cosmos is dissolving. The information has stopped. The updates have ceased. You are exactly where you need to be. Drift gently in the cosmic ocean. Let the current of sleep pull you softly down, deeper and deeper into the quiet dark. The universe is holding you. It is time to rest. As our journey through the cosmic horizons comes to an end, the infinite silence of the unobservable universe embraces you completely. You have traveled beyond the reach of light, beyond the limits of time, to a place where the mind can finally truly rest. The frozen galaxies keep their secrets in the dark, and your mind, too, can now power down, free from the endless stream of earthly information. Thank you for traveling with us to the very edge of reality. We hope this journey has brought you peace. As you drift into a deep, restorative sleep, we leave you with one final thought. If you could send one quiet, peaceful message out into that endless, silent dark, knowing no one would ever hear it, what would you say? Sleep well, star traveler. The universe is watching over you.